Clodhoppers, how you doing today? We're going to talk about some questions that You Can't Eat the Grass channel put out that we're going to kind of do a collab with.
They were actually tagged by Life on Beagle Road, and so they asked other YouTubers to join in. And so since we're a homesteading YouTube channel, we were like, we'll do it too. Although we are a little bit late because last week's We're Pregnant video kind of
took forever to load up.
Yeah, 3 days to load up for a less than 5-minute video. Yep. Crazy.
Alright, so the first question we're going to answer is, why did we start our YouTube channel? Well, we started the YouTube channel because we thought it was a cool idea and we wanted to part our knowledge onto y'all on how to homestead, even though I'm doing this stuff for the first time, but Simber has experience from growing up on how to do some of the stuff that we've been doing.
Well, we wanted to show how we're going about homesteading. Yeah. There's no one way to homestead, and if you saw our response to the whole playing at homesteading idea, our video was the beauty of homesteading. It's what you need to make it for your homestead, for your lifestyle, and for your goals and dreams that you're trying to accomplish. So like Justin said, we just wanted to share what we're doing on our place to try to get to the lifestyle that we eventually want to get to for our family.
Yep. So what are 2 videos that we've produced that we are most proud of? Well, the one that I'm proud of is the moving towards backyard to table lifestyle video. I just liked how I was able to talk about that topic with growing stuff in your backyard, regardless of if you have a whole bunch of acres to grow stuff on, or if you have just a little container garden in your apartment. You can still do homesteading stuff from your home and make that stuff that you grow go from there to your table that you consume, and making yourself healthier.
Especially fresh produce loses its nutritional value the longer it's been picked. So if you can pick it and then eat it right after, you're getting the most nutritious food possible. And that's why we eventually want to get to that point. Yeah. That's why we're excited we finally got seeds in the ground, because maybe we'll be able to do that with some of our lettuce and turnips and radishes.
Yeah, and garlic. So, carrots. Go ahead.
And then the video that I'm most proud of is the first rabbit butchering at Kooker Gehöft. Now, it is an age-restricted video, so it's not one that we get to link right up there. But if you search on our rabbit playlist, you'll be able to find it. And the reason I was proud of that one is I grew up in the country and we raised rabbits for meat when I was young. But this was my first time to do the whole butchering by myself. I watched multiple rabbit butchering videos, like a lot of them, because I was trying to find what, in my mind, was the best way to dispatch the rabbit so it'd be the quickest, least painful, and then be able to harvest the meat quickly and easily. So I was trying to find something that worked better for me with the physics and the motion and the movement of it. And so that's how we ended up with the method that we used. I was pleased with this video because things went well. I think it was a pretty good how-to.
Yeah. So question 3, what subject or topics do you plan to create videos on in the upcoming weeks? Go ahead. You start this time.
Well, there's another collaboration that Liz Zorab and Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead kind of were talking about, and then they decided to start a collaboration. And so that's one of the videos we're planning on doing. I was hoping we could get to that this week, but it looks like it's going to be early next week that we'll get to it because it has a few more questions to answer. Another video I'd like to do, I've been wanting to do since like January when the Fouche or the Fouche homestead, they put up a video about you become more appreciative of things whenever you've had to do them the harder way. And then it makes it something you're more grateful for in the long run. And I'll link it up there because I don't remember the name of it. But
Alright, well, for me, I want to do some videos talking about more about our rabbits. I did breed some of our rabbits, and I'll link that video up there. And they're supposed to be giving birth this coming weekend if it took. So we've been anticipating that, and we've been trying to keep them.
Keep an eye out on them.
Yeah, keep an eye on them. Keep their nesting boxes full of hay. Although I need to give Scarlett some hay. Seeing how that goes, and if it doesn't take, what we can do different, or if we need to try some of the other different other rabbits, which we do need to try the other rabbits to get them bred, but maybe changing up who's with who and whatnot. So.
And plus fixing up our cage system, because right now it's very inefficient. We want to make it more streamlined, but we've kind of just done what we've had to do to get by.
Yep.
But we've got a couple of partial projects we need to finish.
Which is another thing I'm wanting to do some video on, is do videos on some projects that we need to get done around the place, dealing with rabbit cages, dealing with the electric fence, doing some more planting of seeds, just things like that.
We did get to work on a really cool project idea that Justin had, so it's not completed, but we got it started, the significant part done.
Yes.
Yeah.
The part that needed more than 2 hands to do is done. That's all I can think of right now. There'll probably be other ones that come up. So the 4th question is, what are our goals for our YouTube channel? Well, we've already kind of stated part of our goal, and that's to get knowledge to y'all on how to homestead, just giving you different ways of homesteading. But we also want to maybe use this as part of a additional income to help supplement for whatever needs we have.
The ideal would be for both Justin and I to be able to work here on the property. And that can be done, but I know how many regulations there are to do a lot of the things that we could easily do on the homestead to earn money. Well, these days with all the regulations, it's not so easy, and if you start out and you don't get registered with certain agencies and you don't get the proper licensing, technically you're doing it illegally, and we don't want to do that. We don't agree with all of the bureaucracy that is involved, but we still want to do things the right way as much as we possibly can. That limits what we're able to do right now on the homestead to earn money. So YouTube, we felt, was a good outlet to be able to share our craziness with other people. The goal would be to get to the point where we can start monetizing our videos, maybe get a little bit of money back, and then once we start getting to where we're comfortable, where one of us could step back and say, hey, I think I could stay home full time. Well, okay, let me just be point blank. Where I feel like I could do that, because right now Justin is at home full time. Yes. But since he's looking for a part-time job, we might be able to swap at some point if the cash flow is right. We're under no disillusionment that it would all be from YouTube. But maybe some from YouTube, maybe some from an idea or two that we have for, earning money on the homestead. Maybe some from
a part-time job from somewhere, or just various ways of drawing income either from the homestead or from outside the homestead.
that fits within the lifestyle that we want.
Yes. Yes.
And that's a challenge.
Yes. The last question that was asked, tell us something random about ourselves that we haven't discussed on previous videos. For me, I tend to like to play games. Board games, card games, video games, any types of games. I think they're fun. Brain teasers type stuff, you know, makes you think. Not all the games I interact with, but the ones that I really enjoy kind of make you think. So.
And he's actually going to a guys' night to play games later today.
Yes. So.
Something random about myself that I don't think I've shared yet is I like garden spiders. I like orb weavers. I may have mentioned it when we saw one of the spiny orb weavers out there last year, but here's another one of my crazies. I do not have an appreciation of grasshoppers because they kill the plants that I try to grow. I'm kind of telling a backstory, but I'll get back to my point. I once grew a patch of corn. It was my special project on my parents' property. The corn started growing. I was so happy, and then it was decimated because of grasshoppers. So I would take the grasshoppers, since they were my enemy, and I would feed them to the orb weaver spiders. And the reason I would pick those specifically is their webs were large and they were abundant at my parents' place, and they were ubiquitous. They were everywhere. And so I came up with a technique. I would break the back legs of the grasshopper, trying to still leave them attached because the back legs have the little spines that make it best for getting caught in the web. And I'd put it on the web. Sometimes I'd hold it on the web and wait for the spider to come. Or the best game was my parents have a barn, and it has that gambrel type roof, and the spiders would make their webs up high. So the goal would be to throw the grasshopper up, but you had to do it just right so that it would catch in the web and not miss the web completely or go through the web and the grasshopper would grab onto the barn. So I really, really like orb weaver spiders. And I know they're not venomous. Not that I put my hand at their mouth, but I will touch their legs. And I just think they're a really cool looking spider. The black and yellow colors. And I know that they are beneficial and they eat pests. They're great to have around the garden, which is why they became known as garden spiders. And I wish we had more of them here. We've had a few.
We had some over by the chicken coop and then off to the side where the cactus
and then at the canas, we've had some.
But that's pretty much all we've seen them.
But I would love to have a lot more out here, just because of the benefits that they bring. And because I'd like to be able to play again and feed grasshoppers to garden spiders. That's my evil nature.
Well, I hope this was informative and just getting to know us a little bit better. And we're glad we were able to be a part of this. And
if you haven't had a chance to check out the YouTube channels, You Can't Eat the Grass and Life on Beagle Road, make sure you check them out.
All right, Clod Hoppers, we'll see you tomorrow, and God bless. Bye.
Have a great day.
Hey, Clod Hoppers, thanks for watching the video. Push the thumbs up to like the video. Also, hit that subscribe button, also the bell, so that you can get notifications when our videos come out.
Check us out on our social media pages too. We have Facebook and Pinterest, and soon we'll have Instagram. The links are below. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Good job.